Gamers, what's cracking? What's happening? What it do? It's your boy, the Shovel today. We are back again with another stream today. Yes, I still look tired, and I probably look worse than I actually do look IRL because my camera is just trash. This camera is shot. It's done. It's over. Probably the lighting in here. Who knows? Whatever. But how's everybody doing? I am, extremely tired, but I made it back because, had some hours left and figured may as well go ahead and use them because I don't know when the next time I'll be on, whatever. Today, I think we are going to go ahead and do a react to a story that I told you guys a little bit about yesterday. So in having a conversation, I ended up, talking to somebody. It's just like, it had to have been like a week or so ago, something like that. But one of the situations, I was just out roaming as normal, trying to get life together, and sat out and ended up meeting people out in the freaking park because over the weekends, like everyone shows in the parks and everything else, especially like late at night too, during the week, people are getting off work, whatever, and just go to the park and they just get fucked up, like drunk, drunk. And have this conversation, and these people, they told me this story that from initially, I said this yesterday, I'm thinking like, okay, that's some bullshit. like there's no way. This is like urban legend, some kind of myth, something that like, ghost stories to tell at night, whatever. And nah, it wasn't. It had me initially thinking of like The Ring, and then I forget the name of that one. I just saw. I saw it. You got first. Deadlock was good. So everybody that's on, again, thank you for being here. If you're on YouTube, like the video, most definitely subscribe. Feel free to hop in the chat. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and give a follow, subscribe. Feel free to hop in the chat as well. But anyway, as I was saying, so I forget the name of that movie with SMG. What's her name? SMG. Sarah Michelle Gellar. That was back in like the early 2000s. Another like horror film that was kind of based on like real life events, but it reminded me of those movies, and I'm like, nah, there's no way this is real until I actually started looking it up, and then I was like, holy shit, it is. And then it kind of dawned on me, like, it makes sense. This is very much so Japanese culture, so we are going to take a look at that, and I'm going to give warning right now, before I even start it. When I do go to start it, I will give this warning again. If you have any kind of sensitive faculties, The Grudge, thank you. That's the one I was thinking of, because it very much so, like, I honestly, when I think about it, now I need to look this up. Hold on, 1 second. Let's see. Surprise out. Urban Legend of Kayako. Almost identical. Kayako. Okay, so yeah. So the Urban Legend of Kayako was what The Grudge was based off of, not this story, but they're can't say they're really close. Look, let me just say this now. Get back to this disclaimer. If you have sensitive faculties about you, if you can't take certain things and it's going to give you nightmares, make you feel some kind of way, I am warning you right now. When I start this video, you might not want to watch. Because this story is just bad. I mean, bad. But other than that, we are going to get into some gaming afterward. Kind of to try and, I guess, like, scrub this from memory. We'll do some Fortnite. Everything should be running fine today, and then we'll actually get back into Days Gone as well. So yeah, but wait, let me get my fiance. She loves scary stuff. This isn't just, it's not just scary, it's gruesome. Yeah, she's into this type of thing. This is why I also wanted like Mina Kai to be on as well, because she like gets into these types of crime stories. And in fact, I might need to change something up. Let me put this on here right now. Worst crime ever. Trigger warning. Hey, I know some of y'all probably thought something real fucked up right now when I said trigger. Don't you dare. I'm just playing. Trigger warning. Like, I'm serious. It will probably straight up trigger some people. Like, big time. Let's see. But anyway, before we get into that, how's everybody doing? How is everyone doing? I'm trying to function here. Oh my gosh, let's see. Okay, there it is right there. But before we even get into that, another big thing, and I guess Under Armour made a new ad recently, and it made some people mad. It made some people real mad. The reason why it made people mad, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna say why it made people mad. I'll let you guys watch this, and then you tell me if you can figure out what the problem is with this ad. I doubt you'll be able to, because initially, I really was like, I was kind of like, maybe not. I had an idea of what happened here, but I wasn't sure. So we're gonna watch this ad real quick. Let me switch the screen up.
No what?
You can't hear it yet. You got gaming right now. Well, one of them gaming right now. It'll get loud in here at times too. Let me switch screens real fast. Let's see. Got it. There we go. All right. Okay. I want you guys to watch this ad with me.
It's an easy choice. Made the hard way. You can fight, or you can fade. Because time doesn't care. It's happy to forget you.
Clean. That is clean.
Today is made of yesterday. And the future is made when you fight, like there's no tomorrow.
Yo, first off, let me say that ad was clean. I mean, I have one of those mindsets. I'm one of those people who, like, when you see ads, like, nitpick the details, everything else. I mean, doing marketing and advertising for a long time, that became a big thing for me. And I even have, like, ideas for ads for different companies. So the one that I made for Canon years ago, everyone loved it. Everyone loved that ad. It was so crazy because I shot all of that ad. Every image that was in there, every video sequence that was in there, all of it was done by me, and then I put it together the way that I put it together. But that ad we just watched right there, people are mad, and I mean big mad about it. The reason they're mad about it is because no human hands were used to make that ad. That ad was completely done by AI. Okay, now I'm incorrect there. There were human hands involved. The ones that typed what the sequence was going to look like, what it was going to amount to, what the ad was going to be. They typed this into AI and it produced that. Listen, if you guys don't understand how AI really works, it actually takes all of the information that is essentially already out there on the internet, scrubs all of the internet within a matter of that. The time is nothing. And it takes all of it and builds on it. Image-wise, visuals-wise, effects-wise, all of those different things, it has the ability to produce something like that would normally take months or years, and a number of people that amounts to, millions of dollars. We're talking photographers, videographers, drone specialists. I mean, you need the actors themselves. Oh yeah, the actor Anthony Joshua, he had no part in that ad either. I think the voice was even replicated by AI. The only thing that was necessary from him was the permission to use his name, likeness, and of course, vocal likeness. But he had no part in that, and neither did any other human other than someone behind the computer and behind the keyboard, the screen, typing this information in the AI to produce that ad. It reminds me of that episode of South Park. They took our Jeeves, and it's crazy because this is what is becoming the future of work. The necessity for people who do certain things is going out the window. What a lot of people were upset about with that ad especially is knowing that the information that this AI is taking from, it's taking from actual artists and photographers and different things of that nature, writers and everything else. It's taking all of this information that people have put out there on the internet and essentially using it as its own in some form of plagiarism, I guess you could call it. But can you really say that a computer system or artificial intelligence is plagiarizing anything? It's simply using the information that you put out there for for the purposes of your own self-gratification or to share with the world as a whole. For teaching purposes, whatever the case may be. I mean, it is software. That's it. And software does what software is programmed to do. So who do you really get mad at that point in time? The other part of it is the loss of jobs that this actually potentially creates. Now, on the flip side of it, it does create the means to actually produce companies at a lesser amount or in a faster capacity as well with fewer individuals. And I'm talking gaming companies, I'm talking manga and anime companies, I'm talking all sorts of things. The ability to create using AI is almost limitless or boundless, if you want to call it that. People have created full-on YouTube channels, Instagram channels, and are making bread on them just through AI functionality. To make things crazier, think about this. Dating apps. We would go on Tinder and do that whole thing. But dating apps are using AI. And there's one that I know of that strictly uses AI. There are no real human beings on there. And if there are, okay, all right, you know what? I'll give it a 5% human interaction situation on there, but the human beings that are on there are actually paid strictly to have conversations and get people to buy points and things like that. In fact, and this is what's crazy, this dating system, look, I'm telling you guys, I have been researching things and trying to find different means to give you all more and more information on this absolute craziness that's happening. But there's a dating app, and it's strictly in Japan, I believe. And the name of it, if I can find it right now, give me a second. I'm gonna find the name of this, and I'll tell you all the name of it, and tell you exactly what it does. This is insane. It's still surprising me that my cousin likes it. Oh my God! Why does it surprise you? I'm gonna look at it. No, that was interesting. That was that was crazy. Oh shit! Hold on one second. Let me find the name of this app because I don't know. I think you might be able to get it in the States and other places as well. So if you guys don't know, there's certain apps that are out there that you cannot use if you're in a different region. It's essentially region locked. Your phone, the only way that you can do it is if you change the region on your phone. And I believe that the rule is with Android phones, you can only do that once a year. So if you region change your phone from the States to, let's say, Japan, you're screwed for a year. All of those apps that you usually can use in the States, you will not be able to use unless they are global. And then the ones in Japan, you'll be able to actually use, but there's kind of a drawback on that as well. You know, whatever, I'll get to that in a second. Let me just try and find the name of this app because I want you guys to be able to take a look at it if you want to. This is the wildest thing to me. And it's so super intelligent, this app is, the way that it's built, that you cannot, it's security locked. You can't do screenshots of it at all. Screen recordings of it at all, in any capacity. And I'll tell you why exactly I believe that is the case still. Oh, fuck. Damn. Where is it at? I'm going to find the name of it right now for you so you guys know. Like I said, I think you will be able to download it if you want to. Let me warn you right now, if you do 18 and up, okay? Look, I'm not promoting this thing for any purposes other than what we're talking about right now, the way that AI has been used. Where is that? Hold on, it's gonna take a second. I know I can find it though. I know I can find it. Jeez. So many to go through.
Mẹ bỏ mẹ đéo nhìn cái đồ gì.
Let's see.
Dulu trắng khéo luôn.
The amount of dating apps that are out there is absolutely fucking astounding. Absolutely astounding. It's crazy. I think I found it.
Nick. Echo.
Tunagaru. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to show you guys this right now because I can't do a screenshot of it. I could probably hook my phone up to the PC. And run it. I don't know because it might, because of security, because of the way it's security locked, it might not allow me to at that point either. All right. This is wild, absolutely wild, all right? So this is a screen of the app itself. This app, I hope you guys can see that well enough. So all of those pretty little faces there, and there's numerous ones. I mean, it just goes, the list goes on and on and on and on. 90 I'm going to say 90% of them are AI generated. 90% of those faces, and if you know anything, AI used to not be able to generate faces that well, but we've come extremely far, especially from seeing that Under Armour ad, all right? The reason I was able to figure out what this was is because after going on through quite a few different profiles and quote unquote having conversations, I started asking it AI related questions. Now, a couple of the people that I spoke to on there actually passed, but what I realized was, okay, this is based on a point system. You're given a certain amount of points right out the gate, but certain things that you want to do on there, like sending messages, it might cost you points. There's a map system on there that allows you to actually just hit the location where you are. Everything else that costs points, and you can run out of those points extremely quickly. So having those conversations, there was a couple of the times where I asked like AI triggering questions, and they came back to me like, oh, no, this, and I'm like, okay, that's a real person. That is a real person. The other ones, however, couldn't answer those questions. And then you start realizing that a bunch of the conversations are exactly the same from different people, quote unquote different people. I mean exactly the same. And you can tell that they're generated because of the fact that even with the translations of some of them, it sounds so robotic, it's insane. So there's that. So what I'm getting at is that we're running into a case where AI is taking over everything, and it's an easy way for people to make money. I mean, to be able to make a dating app like this, just, seemingly out of the blue, because I checked the date and everything else on it, this thing has only been around maybe for about 8 months. If it was under a different name prior, that's something totally different, but this one has only been around for about 8 months.
Go ahead.
And in a country where people have like a serious issue with loneliness or whatever, being able to talk to someone, so to speak, is a big thing. Now, the other people that are on here, what I found out, there were women that I talked to about these things, like, yeah, so women are actually paid to go on there and actually have conversations, and the more points that someone buys, the more that it like ends up paying them through the system as a whole. And it's just like, wow, that's kind of a fucked up situation when you really think about it, because sometimes there's people who are actually going on there, some are just looking for the bang bang and out the door situation, but other ones are actually going there for relationships and whatever the case may be. But you can already see the application of what AI is used for, even at a scale currently. I mean, thinking about it again, 2 years ago, the visuals that we've seen in that Under Armour ad would not have been possible. The face production in this app would not have been possible. That's in a 2 year span of time. So imagine next year, imagine 2 years from now, imagine 5 years from now. AI is able to produce nearly anything nowadays. Nearly anything. So it will, in turn, get rid of numerous jobs. So it's understandable why people are upset about it. But then again, like I said, the possibility for people to start up new companies and for companies to actually alleviate, like smaller companies to alleviate certain things that cost them a great deal of money, let's say a tax professional or a CPA, you can use AI for it. AI helps coders. It helps, people in industries where the math is extreme. All that math that we spoke about that we don't use on a daily basis that some people actually do. To check codes, to help produce better code, more precise, not just precise, but a better flow of code. AI
Sí, no,
helps
esa
to do all
camiseta.
that. But in the end, the real problem becomes as you lose more and more, high-paying jobs and things like that, because not everyone can be, not everyone can work in the psychiatry field or in the nursing field or in the fast food industry or whatever. It becomes unrealistic at some point, and as you create these larger and larger gaps in employment, then you have an economic problem. Now, if it came to a point that we all saw in the Matrix, where, if you know the whole story of the Matrix and the Animatrix and things like that, humans didn't have to do a damn thing. Robots and AI took care of everything. All humans had to do was live their lives and just be happy with the fact that they had freedom beyond freedom. Money was fucking irrelevant. All of those different, like having a home, everyone had one. Like, everything was perfect. Of course, humans fucked it up in the end, and that's how we got the movies that we got. But if it ever comes to that point, that's one thing. But there's certain things that AI and robots themselves just cannot do. So, for instance, cooking. Now, I know some of you are like, no, that's not true because they have robots working in Wendy's, or not Wendy's, but White Castle. I know that they do. They have robots, flipping burgers at all these different restaurants. Yes, that is a very simplified task that can be done by robot arms, so on and so forth. The human interaction only comes in, I believe, I think even taking the order is done by AI at that point. It's wild. I think the only human interaction comes into play with, like, the management of and cleanup of those restaurant locations and things. That's it. But when we're talking about going out and having, like, a nice dinner at some, Italian restaurant, it doesn't have to be super fancy, but if it is, like some Italian restaurant, some Japanese restaurant that does, Kobe and teppanyaki and all of these other things, that's human beings. To come up with those new recipes that are inspired by, like, a simple flavor or something like that, that's human beings. Only human beings can produce that. In fact, the last good thing that I actually had, it was at this place. It's called Changi. It's Little Changi One. It was one of the simplest dishes on the planet, honestly. But the taste was amazing. And not only that, but when I ate it, I sat there and I thought, I'm like, ooh, this could be made better by doing this and this. And the owner and I, like, he and I, when I first went there, the first time I had ever gone there, we talked a lot about food and found out, chef, I love cooking, things like that. So we always get into those conversations whenever I was able to go there. And in fact, after that last dish, I kind of told him, I said, hey, what if this and this? And he was like, that's interesting because now it adds another layer of texture and another layer of, salt and umami at the same time. Those types of things AI can't produce. But not everyone's a chef. Not everyone has that gift. Not everyone has that talent. Not everyone has that ability. Not everyone wants to do that sort of job. So what happens at that point? I mean, it's becoming a little bit of a scary scenario when you really think about it. Japan is starting to implement AI usage in its everyday work with some larger companies, stating that it will actually alleviate some of the workload on the people within those companies. But the problem with it is that AI is not always correct, especially in the industries that they're thinking of using it in. Beyond that as well, once they figure it out fully, then it's just like, oh, well, I don't need you technically anymore because, well, this system can do all of that. What you 10 people did, I can use this system for, so therefore I only need one of you. And that one of you is only going to simply input the data and allow it to pump out what's necessary. this is a thing that everything's gonna have to. It's gonna have to catch up to one another, as far as the potential losses in jobs, as far as the potential issues with resources as a whole. But what it does do, again, it drops the actual overhead for numerous companies and allows for people with the mindset of, ooh, I'd like to do X, Y, and Z, to make companies that scale much faster with fewer people, and allows for them to produce things that only larger industries have produced for a very long time. And that includes things like video games, things like manga, things like anime, with great production. So I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you think about this, whether it's a good thing, whether it's a bad thing, whether you're kind of indifferent to it, and how scary is it for you to see AI producing the type of content that it's been producing as of late? So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna switch up and we're gonna go ahead and watch this video. I can't wait till November 15th. What's November 15th? What happens in November 15th? On November 15th. Wait, is that another COD? I think COD Black Ops 6 or something like that. Hold on, now you're making me have to look this up, because I swear I heard something about this. Oh my God, I am. Black Ops 6. Is this? Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. So I'm guessing that's what's happening November 15th. Hold on, let's check this out real fast. I haven't seen this yet. Listen, I hear about things that, like...
We're recording. Truth is, your whole life is a lie.
You wanted peace, so we hit the war, and now it rages on in the shadows.
Behind closed doors, where we hide the world's secrets.
While we build your trust, the world falls apart around you. If you weren't so distracted, you'd realize
Nothing is what it seems. But if it's truth you seek, look in the dark.
June 9th, which is today here, but I'm guessing they're talking US date there. So, interesting. Is this a different one, or? Nah, there's no way.
アサイン。この転職エージェントは企業紹介より先に僕のキャリアプランを提案してきた。こんな選択肢が。
それがアサイン。転職をキャリアプランから考える若手ハイエンドの転職ならアサイン。
AI.
It's fun and easy. Spread this.
Yo, they did not hit us with the chia pet. This is wild, for real. That's crazy. Chia.
Seeds and watch it grow.
Median home prices have fallen to $120,000.
Recruitment for the CIA has reached an all-time high.
New episode tonight at 9.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We are talking to you.
We are talking to you.
You may remember.
Remember.
A better time.
But it was false.
The truth lies.
You were blind to the lies. Blind to the lies.
You must find the truth.
Stop being shit.
Hold up. Wait. Is this an actual? I know the other one, that was a legit. This is on IGN. But are you telling me Oh my gosh, are we going into like the real world of, you know, politics and economics and things like that? Open your eyes.
And become
Yeah, this is it.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. Soon, the truth will be revealed.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
I wonder how legit that actually was, for real. That's crazy. Well, you know, I don't know. At some point in time, somebody's got to produce something to compete with Call of Duty. Let's be honest. Someone has got to put something out that 100% competes with Call of Duty. I'm like, Call of Duty in and of itself has been beating its own ass like over the years and coming up with some pretty shitty shitty gameplay, some, you know, or just way too convoluted, you know, storylines, whatever. But at the same time, people love that game. It's hard to get away from. This is what you're seeing is on a VCR tape that sent to roughly 4,800 people from Activision themselves. Now, that makes sense. You know what? Show tomorrow is technically today around my time, and Game Pass Day 1. That is crazy. That's Game Pass Day. Yo. See. They bought that. Yo, this is wild. It's Game Pass Day 1. Can't even be mad at it. Can't be mad at it at all. Like straight up. Not at all. And that makes sense. There was something that I think I received on, maybe was it WhatsApp or some shit like that from COD, and it's probably that very VCR recording that we just watched. I just haven't even watched it on there yet. I get those notifications, or I usually get those notifications and things, but I mean, considering the way stuff's been, I haven't been able to pay attention to anything other than like the focus on drilling down and trying to, you know, get back, get to life. It's been heavily rumored for it, so that's why I said Game Pass Day 1. You know, I don't know if they can do that because of the agreements that they made with, you know, with Sony and with Nintendo and everything else. But I do recall them saying that, was it the Activision account? With the Activision account, you'll have access to the whole library of Activision games, since they made that merger and everything, and it's only like $9 or something like that. And I think COD games will be on there. It would be brilliant if they do Day 1 Game Pass. No, I know they said they would not make it an exclusive, but let's think about that, all right? If you create this kind of loophole to where it's like, well, you can put the shit on Game Pass Day 1. Nah, it's still valid. It's still valid that it's not made exclusive. It's still valid. But would that not just make people want to say, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and buy any Xbox, like the Series X or S, just strictly for the purposes of Game Pass? But then I know that they were trying to give Game Pass to Sony. Did that ever go through? That I don't remember. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start this video right now. Let me say this again. Before I start this video, this is a trigger warning. Anyone that is sensitive to anything for that matter, death, murder cases,
tranh thủ lý của thuốc các này.
SA. Yes, such as the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Game Pass Day 1 release. Well. But if you are easily triggered by anything, horrific actions of any sort, you might not want to watch what's about to get shown, because this is something else. All right, let me go ahead and grab a drink, run to the bathroom really quick, and I'll come back and we will start this video up. If any of you feel like subbing, please do so on YouTube and or Twitch, and if you feel like donating, like $5, something like that, buy a boy a meal, please do, because right now. Oh, and speaking of the great, I just found out. I talked to them. So with the new job with uni, 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks before I paid. So the other one's still 3 weeks, but luckily at least I have something in 2 weeks. So that's great. But anyway, like I was saying, if you'd like to, please go ahead and donate. There's tons of places you can do it. There's a donate link right there somewhere on the screen, I think. And of course, you can always do Cash App. But anyway, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Let me just go grab something to drink. And we're going to start this reaction.
Đâu bro, I'm back. Cái gì đấy? Tìm cái nào ấy? Tóc kịp. Where you from? Đi. Ôi, chết rồi, echo rồi. Damn. What you say? Set left. Còn hai máu rồi. Mấy giây các bạn có phải không? Đấy. Có một viên. Heaven. Xuống rồi. Đấy.
Alright, we're about to switch this up right now. Again, trigger warning to everyone. This story is kind of a mess. So, this is a story of a young woman named Junko Furuta. Junko Furuta. Alright.
One of the most common suggestions to make a video about, and
Dire Trip is the channel that this is on. If you want to check this out yourselves, 25 minutes. But I'm trying not to pause too much and turn this into like an hour-long process, so you don't have that much time.
one of the most common questions on Q&As that I get is, what is the most horrific case I've ever heard of? It's a case that I'm sure a lot of you have heard of by now, but I'm not sure if you've ever heard about it in complete, gruesome detail.
Tôi đúng không? Mẹ bọn nó còn đứng 2-3 bên phải.
This is the story of Junko Furuta, widely considered to be one of the worst crimes ever committed in human history. So for the love of God, please don't watch this if you're sensitive to extreme violence, especially of the sexual variety. Trust me.
Alright, you just gave a warning too, but I'm saying it again. This will trigger some people. Anybody that's watching this later on, just know. This is, if you have any sensitive sensibilities, this is going to trigger you.
Junko Furuta was a young woman who was born in Misato in the Saitama Prefecture of Japan. Her family
I gotta go pause on already. That, in fact, Saitama is where I was supposed to be living immediately, and that's kind of how this whole thing, came up. The whole conversation about this, because we were talking about teaching, and where I was supposed to start teaching at, which was Saitama.
consisted of a mother, father, an older brother, and a younger brother. She attended high school at a school in Saitama while working part-time at a plastic molding factory after school. She was saving up for a big graduation trip she was planning. She was all set up to start working at an electronics store after she graduated. She was fairly popular and well-liked by her classmates. She had great grades and was hardly ever absent. She was active, attractive, and attracted a lot of attention, which made some people jealous. She didn't drink, didn't smoke, and definitely never touched any drugs. This made her seem very lame in the eyes of the thugs around the school, the Yakuza wannabes. One of the boys in this group was named Hiroshi Miyano. He actually developed a bit of a crush on her and wanted to get physical with her. He proposed this, and she refused. Hiroshi was a pretty big bully in this school, one of the only ones actually involved with the younger members of the Yakuza at the time. Usually, nobody dared defy him.
Now, he says he proposed this, and she refused. So, the interesting thing for those of you that don't know, usually when it comes to dating in Japan, like, it can be a very, very direct sort of situation. As soon as you go and approach someone, especially if you've like been staring at them or whatever the case may be, you go and approach someone, you're kind of like introducing yourself, getting an introduction from them as to who they are. And the reason why it's all like, hi, my name is, what's your name, nice to meet you, why don't we bang? Like, it can be just that simple. A lot, I mean, so fucking weird to explain this because there can be the little bit of complication of it. Well, we're going to go out and we're going to become friends and hopefully we get along, especially if you say the words, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Like, that's almost like, please look favorably upon me. At that point, meaning that you have some form of like formal interest in this other individual. So let's go ahead and take said steps. In his case, he was just like, hey, you want to bang it out or what? Yes or no? Or we're gonna bang it out. And she was like, no, we're not. And he took exception to that.
He couldn't believe that Junko actually had the gall to turn him down. Hiroshi did not take this well at all. He couldn't believe that anyone would ever reject him. He took it as a complete and total insult. He got together with a few of his wannabe Yakuza buddies and they all hatched a plan to get revenge on Junko. They would get another one of their friends to attack Junko, and then Hiroshi would come to the rescue. After he...
That is wild. That is absolutely wild. I'm gonna play the savior role. But what's funny is, like, this isn't an abnormal, this isn't, it's abnormal, but it's not something that it's like the first time of hearing about. I've actually seen stuff like this happen, you know, years ago in school and things like that. Playing that whole savior role. Hey, all right, go and do this, and this, like put in a bad position, and I'll pop up and, you know, be the white knight at that point in time. That's exactly what it is.
Won a bit of her trust, they could take her wherever they wanted. On November 25th of 1988, Junko was riding her bike home from her part-time job when an unknown boy attacked her and knocked her off of her bike. The boy who liked her, Hiroshi Miyano, was conveniently across the street while the whole thing happened. He came to Junko's aid and scared off the random boy. He then offered to escort her home. Everything seemed to be going as planned. While Junko didn't actually trust him, it seemed better than the alternative of possibly being attacked again.
Right.
She didn't have any idea that Hiroshi harbored any sort of hatred towards her. She wouldn't have imagined that he would be planning anything like this. Hiroshi took Junko into an abandoned warehouse and revealed his Yakuza connections to her. He then took his time raping her over and over. Then he took her to a hotel. In the hotel, he called his friends, Joe Ogura and Yasushi Watanabe.
This is where it starts getting real dark. I have not watched the entirety of this video. I watched the first couple of minutes of it and I kind of skipped through piece by piece, and some of the sections I jumped to, I was like, well, damn, okay. And after having this, so I told them to tell me the story. It all added up. But this motherfucker right here, as soon as he said his name, Ogura, the first thing I thought was ogre. And that's exactly what dude was like. You're to tell me that at the point in time of this picture right here, he was also a high school student. Of course, we're talking like last term for each one of them. So they're at the point of like 17, 18, 19 years old. Bruh. He looked like a whole ass, old ass, grown ass man. Like, this is wow.
From then on, he and his 3 friends took turns assaulting her. Unfortunately, this was not their first time doing this, as they had just recently done it to another girl in the past few weeks. They decided that they were having far too much fun to just set her free again. There was also the possibility that she would call the cops and tell them what happened, and they couldn't have that. The next morning...
But then, okay, damn it, I'm pausing a lot. See, here's the problem with this. And thinking about that statement, they call the cops or whatever, but the way that things work here, or especially at that point in time, it still happens kind of that way now. I've seen it. You call the cops and you make this complaint. It's honestly nothing more than a complaint without certain things taking place. And even in said complaint, the police handle things slightly different here than they would in other countries, in the fact that they don't want to humiliate individuals. They're trying to maintain some sense of respect intact in the scenarios, unless they know for a fact that X, Y, and Z is taking place. So that statement and their possible, my assumption is that, you know, these are the things that they ended up saying at the end of all of this. But for them to take that kind of approach, it was unnecessary. This is just something that I think they wanted to do continuously, because in fact there's a high possibility that at that point in time, especially in the 80s, that they could have gotten away with this and let her go and live whatever life, she could have from that point on. But instead, no. They wanted to keep going.
Morning, Hiroshi took Junko to a nearby park, where Joe, Yasushi, and a fourth boy, Nobuharu Minato, were waiting.
So now
they learned Junko's address and used it to threaten her, telling her that they would kill her entire family if she tried to get away. The 4 teenage boys then took her back to Minato's parents' home, where they continued to assault her. This is where, for 42 more days, she would be held prisoner.
So hold on. Wait. This part, they took it to his crib? Where his peas were. You better tell me, like, Mom, Dukes, and Pops was, like, traveling the world and didn't know a fucking thing about this. But then again, even if they did, I mean, the protection of a child is up there. I mean, the world over, but the Japanese take this shit to an extreme, I think, as well.
On the 3rd day that Junko was missing, her parents were dealing with the police, trying to get her found. Knowing this would happen, the captors made her call her parents and tell them that she had run away and was staying with a friend, safe and sound. She was forced to ask her mom to stop the investigation. They held Junko captive in the bedroom, forcing her to pose as one of the boys' girlfriend. It didn't take long for the parents to realize that this was a lie. Eventually, they dropped the whole girlfriend act altogether, as it was very clear that they weren't going to get in any trouble. Immediately after arriving at the home, the boys forced Junko into becoming their toy. They beat her relentlessly and raped her countless times a day, often taking turns. They were proud of what they were doing, regularly boasting to their friends.
I want you guys to see, each one of these individuals, the names and everything else, because as I said, at the end of this, you're gonna be fucking disgusted. Like, you're really gonna be disgusted. Like, there's no words to express just how ridiculous this is. And even like I said, I mean, they even figured out, well, we're not gonna get in trouble with this. I'm telling you, like, the way that the policing system works when it comes to families and certain situations, especially back then, they did not have to keep going in the way that they did. This is terrible.
That they had a woman trapped and ready for their personal use. They invited a load of their friends to come over and have their way with her. In the first few days, at least 30 of them raped her, and at least 100 knew of her in prison.
30, at least 30 of them went in and took part. And at least 100 individuals knew. Like, how cold-blooded, listen, this society does have a huge thing of MYFOB, mind your fucking own business. I get that. I get that 100%. But how cruel of individuals do you have to be to know that this young girl, a classmate, whether she's your friend or not, this is the scale of envy at an extremely large, on an extremely large scale here. But to know that this is happening to someone and no one says anything or does anything, of course, the fact that the one of the boys has ties to Yakuza and things like that, it puts them in a very precarious scenario. But there's no way that I could imagine some girl that I know who goes to the same school as me, who's having this horrific shit happen to her. There's no way I could imagine just allowing this to be the case. L on every one of their fucking parts. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me.
enlightenment. Even women were invited to come see the spectacle, with a young girl even being invited to come over and see the prisoner, who then took a pen and doodled on her face. By the day 7 mark, Junko had been already completely stripped of all of her humanity. She was forced to be naked at all times and was constantly beaten and humiliated. They would shove her into the freezer for hours when they were bored with her, only pulling her out when they wanted to assault her again. Nobuharu Minato's brother and parents were living in the same house that she was being held in.
L family. Whole fucking yo. L family, for real. Mom, pops, and his bro, all in the crib. This is going on. You got 30 random motherfuckers running through your house. Gang R-ing a young girl in one of the rooms. And y'all okay with this? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way.
His brother did nothing aside from informing him that Junko might die at this rate. His parents were afraid to intervene as they had seen Nobuharu's violent nature firsthand.
Whoop his ass. Like L parents. Damn. What? They're afraid? Man, I'm beating the fuck out of my son like dead ass. And he's going to prison. For real. For real. Him, all his boys, I'm gonna fuck the consequences. He's done.
They also knew of his association with the Yakuza and feared of their possible retaliation. And most disgustingly, they worried about losing their good reputation in the community.
And there it is. And there it is. Listen, if you don't understand what reputation means in a country like this, it is everything. Like, Americans have this thing of like keeping up with the Joneses and overextending themselves in order to live a lifestyle that they absolutely cannot, afford to live. Of course, there's also the reputation, which is why people buy the things that they buy, which again overextends what they have. But in this case, you're afraid to lose a reputation in a community, but your son and his friends, along with countless others, are coming into your house and doing the most horrendous possible thing they can to a young girl. But your reputation means more. Okay, cool. That's what we're dealing with now.
After about 10 days of this torture, Junko's body was already starting to fail her. Because of the ongoing, endless beatings, so much blood had accumulated in her sinuses that she could no longer breathe through her nose. Her digestive system was also beginning to refuse food and water. If she attempted to eat or drink anything, she would instantly vomit. This also led to severe...
Trust me, this is like, that's a very real thing. Like, look, after, you get so hungry to a certain extent, I've learned this. You get to a certain extent of like hunger, then your body starts metabolizing what's there, muscle, fat, and everything else in order to sustain itself. And that hunger tends to go away, and so then when it comes back, you think, I can actually eat now. They were trying to force feed her to keep her alive. They figure, feed her, well, nothing wants to stay down because your body's not acclimated to having heat. Like, even right now, I'm starving, I can tell you. Listen, yeah, this is a bad thing. And then along with that comes, dehydration, because you can't intake anything, and anything that you do intake actually comes right back up. So yeah, you can't live for long like this.
Dehydration. Anytime she would vomit, her attackers would get angry and beat her even further. A vicious cycle that had no end in sight. When the nights got even colder, she was forced to sleep on the balcony of the home in extreme cold temperatures, sometimes near or below freezing.
There's no way the parents are saying they don't know that she's there. There's no fucking way. I mean, listen, everybody in chat, tell me if I'm wrong here. But houses even aren't like that massive in Japan. And even if they are, you know that you got foot traffic like, oh no, that's right. The brother, yeah, they definitely knew because the brother told him, look, at this rate, she's gonna die. He might not have took part, but he knew what was going on. There's no way the parents didn't know. They just didn't give a damn.
Eventually, one of the men that the attackers would invite over to the house to see Junko would go on to tell someone else about her, his brother. This brother of his ended up informing the police about what was going on at the Minato house. 2 officers were soon dispatched to go check things out. Minato's parents came to the door. When the police explained the situation, the parents simply responded that there was no girl in the house. The police took it at face value, thanked them, and left.
I'm sorry for all the pause, y'all. So the little girl went and actually, told, as he rightfully should have in this situation. Listen, in this case, that ain't snitching. That's like your brothers and his friends are just fucking disgusting ass individuals, and they deserve to get locked up. But the mom and dad were like, yeah, nothing happening here. Really though. That's crazy. And then the cops are like, all right, that's your list, and gone. That's literally showing what standings actually mean in a country of this nature, especially during that point in time. It's wholly different. Look, I want to say that it's wholly different now than what it was back then, but at the same time, I can honestly say that is not 100% true. It still plays out this way in some scenarios. Let's get back to this, try and finish it off. I will try and pause very little now because, I don't want to drag this on.
Without ever bothering to check even a single detail. After 20 days of torture, Junko was rendered completely unable to walk. She had had lighter fluid poured on her legs and set on fire, leaving her with severe burns. Her legs had also been targeted so severely during the beatings that they were left with severe muscle damage. She was unable to grip anything with her hands anymore, as they had been smashed with dumbbells to the point where her bones were crushed and her fingernails were shattered.
So these are all the little details that weren't fully explained. That's wild.
Some nights later, the attackers got more rowdy than usual and ended up drinking too much. Junko took this as a chance to try to escape. She crawled down the stairs from the bedroom and reached the phone downstairs. She picked up the phone and began to call the police. The phone rang, and an officer picked up. Just as she was about to speak, Hiroshi came up behind her and grabbed the phone from her hands. He put the receiver to his ear and said, "I dialed by mistake," hanging up the phone. She was then pulled back into the bedroom. She was in complete terror as she would obviously be severely punished for this. And she was correct. They punished her by holding her down and taunting her by waving a candle's flame all around her. Then they covered her entire body, mainly her legs, in lighter fluid and set her on fire once more. Afterwards, she started convulsing. The boys told everyone that she was faking it and set her on fire once again.
Yo, wait a minute. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm on one of those hysteria situations at this point. So what you're telling me is that everyone around who sees this happen, you see a girl get set on fire, legs on fire, she's convulsing, flipping out, everything else, and you take the word of the idiots that just did this to her, that she's faking. Nigga, have you ever been set on fire? Let me tell you, I have. I have the scars to prove it. Bro, I can't even comprehend the level of indifference that had to take place for individuals to see this and just be like, it's okay. Now you're bliss. Like, really?
Take time.
Again, only to put it out shortly after. Somehow, she survived. From this point on, she began begging her captors to just kill her and be done with it. They wouldn't grant her that favor. After being set on fire, they discovered a new way to torture her. The boys would hold her head against the concrete while the others would jump on it. One can only imagine what kind of pain and damage this would have caused. After about 30 days, Junko was no longer able to urinate properly. She had suffered severe damage to her genitals after they had been burned with cigarette lighters. She also had various foreign objects inserted into her. Many...
Go figure. I was waiting for that part right there because, like, with everything else they've done, it kind of makes sense that, Again, I warned you all before we started this that this was going to be bad. This was going to be bad.
Sharp and jagged. Even fireworks had been inserted into her. The fireworks were not limited to only one orifice, as they were also inserted into her anus, mouth, and ears.
Yo, what in all of the... How? Listen, this is like torture that you put onto your worst enemy. I'm talking like you've caught someone that's done something extremely diabolical and tried to commit genocide commit genocide. Okay, this is that level of torture. You're doing this to a 17, 18-year-old girl from your class, all because she said no to you. Bro, there's this thing called either, taking the L and dipping out, or being persistent in the situation and proving yourself in order to actually gain what it is that you want.
As well.
Okay.
She was left with eardrum damage so severe that she was nearly deaf at this point. Her hands and feet were so damaged that she could hardly move. At best, she could crawl. It took her over an hour to crawl to the bathroom. A later report showed that her brain size was greatly reduced by this point in time. Due to her hellish appearance, the boys no longer found her attractive. They used the same strategy again to abduct and gang rape another 19-year-old woman.
So with it, okay, all right. So she's 19. Okay, listen. Here's what's wild about this. This is that whole situation of you caused this to be the case, and now you're upset because of the way she looks. You did this all to her. But within the span of now we're at like the 30-some-odd day mark. In the span of 30, let's give it maybe a couple more days, because the way he's timing all this out. Let's say it's 35 days, whatever. In the span of a 30 to 35 day time, they've now raped and abducted 3 different women. The woman before Junko, and now another 19-year-old girl.
Woman while she was on her way home from work. During these 44 days of hell, Junko Furuta was forced to withstand the most unspeakable torture and suffering that a person can imagine. Some of what was done to her includes being raped many times every single day, day and night, in all orifices. More than 100 men are believed to have raped her by the end. Sometimes she was raped by up to 12 different attackers in a single day. Constant humiliation. She was forced to be left naked most of the time. Many of the men who raped her also urinated on her. She was forced to pleasure herself in front of the attackers for their entertainment. She was beaten physically every day. She was beaten with golf clubs, iron rods, bamboo sticks, and various other objects. She had dumbbells dropped all over her body and her head stomped against the ground, face first. She had hot wax poured all over her face with a focus on her eyelids. Her eyelids were also burned with cigarettes and cigarette lighters. She was violated with a long list of various objects shoved into all orifices, including but not limited to bottles.
Hey, does that say scissors for real? Roasting needles? Yo.
Both broken and unbroken, iron bars, scissors, roasting needles, chicken skewers, and more. She was given only the strict bare minimum of food and water.
What she put into?
At times, she was forced to eat cockroaches and drink urine. She had fireworks put into all of her orifices, leaving damage and severe burns. She had her left nipple ripped off by a pair.
Listen, I'm not even sensitive like that, but I felt that right now in reading that. What? Nah, there's no way.
Of pliers. She would be tied up flat on the floor and had dumbbells dropped all over her body. The drops on her abdomen were so hard that it caused her to lose all control of her bowels. She was hung from the ceiling and used as a punching bag.
Okay, listen, at this point, I'm literally starting to say I want to skip the rest of this, because I get it. She was just done. Terribly.
Her body was severely damaged and crippled, and she smelled as if she were already rotting. She was continuously heavily bleeding from her genitals from all of the abuse. She wheezed heavily. This infuriated her captors, who trembled, completely unable to move. 3 days later, on the fateful day of the 4th of January, the boys challenged Junko to a game of Mahjong Solitaire and forced her to play. Somehow, even in her condition, she won the game. This infuriated her captors, who treated her to a severe beating with an iron barbell, and then poured lighter fluid all over her arms, her legs, her stomach, and finally her face, dumping lighter fluid even into her eyes. Then they put a candle to her face, igniting it all. She weakly attempted to put out the flames, but didn't have the strength to do so. This final torture lasted for a grueling 2 hours altogether. Already having been in a horrible condition, Junko went into shock and finally died the following day.
There we go. 44 days.
Minato's brother called him within 24 hours to inform him that Junko had died. The boys all rushed over to the house in a panic.
So they weren't even there at that point in time, and he left his brother. But I do wonder as well, why were their eyes blacked out? But Ogre here, Joe, his weren't.
Fearing what would certainly be a life sentence, or even a death sentence, the boys started to freak out. But they came up with a plan. The captors then put her body into a 55-gallon oil drum and filled it to the brim with concrete. A small bit of Junko's long hair was poking out the top of the concrete, something they apparently didn't notice. They disposed...
Of course, they're in a panic trying to just get rid of the body, but how do you not notice something along the lines of that? Well, like, listen, that's what happens when you're dumb. And you know what? It's lucky that it probably happened, because there's no telling if, they ever would have been caught otherwise.
Disposed of the barrel at a construction site in Koto, Tokyo. Seeing that place now, you'd never imagine something like this was buried there. There was originally a good chance that the police would never find out who did this. There weren't any clues to go on. Luckily, Hiroshi is a moron. While he was being questioned by the police 2 weeks later involving their recent gang rape of the unrelated 19-year-old woman, he got confused and thought the police were talking about Junko, as the cases were so similar.
And he snitched on himself. That is fantastic. That's beautiful. Absolutely.
And thinking that one of the other boys must have already confessed, he spilled the beans. He realized his mistake, but it was already too late, and he told the police where they had hid the body. Joe Ogura had already been arrested for another unrelated sexual assault case. He was quickly also arrested for Junko's case as well. The other boys were then arrested within the next few days. Later, the drum was finally opened and the concrete was broke open, revealing Junko's long-deceased body in a nightmare-inducing, horrific condition. Junko's family was notified and told of what happened to her in detail. When her mother heard the details of what was done to her, she fainted. She ended up in a long-term stay in a psychiatric hospital. An autopsy was performed on Junko, revealing the true horror of what had happened to her. Small bottles were found still stuck in her rectal cavity, and it was revealed that she was pregnant, although the damage to her uterus.
You know, that is something that I thought about too. That was a very high, not possibility, but probability that she would be pregnant. Holy shit. You got to. Like, this right here is throw them under the prison sort of situation to never be found.
Was severe. Her face was so completely mutilated that she had to be identified by her fingerprints. Being that they were juveniles, the court withheld the names of the 4 captors. But journalists from Shukan Bunshin magazine were able to find out exactly who they were and published the names of all of them, stating that they were inhuman and therefore didn't deserve human rights. Nobody really contested this. As we know, they were Hiroshi Miyano, 18 at the time, Joe Ogura, also 18 at the time, Nobuharu Minato, who was 16 at the time, and Yasushi Watanabe, who was 17.
And no, see, that's the thing here, no. Because if at 17, you can be married, like all of those different things, you are not juvenile at that point. Even the 16-year-old is questionable. There's no way you try something along the lines of that in juvenile court. That is definite adult court. They knew what they were doing. They had multiple chances to stop. They didn't, like, they did it multiple times. Like, yo, the deceit and everything else that was getting played in order to keep this going on is unreal. This is all adult criminal charges if I've ever seen.
All 4 of these monsters were caught and sent to trial. During each trial, it was pretty common for onlookers to pass out upon hearing the details of the case. Even with all that they had done, they didn't really show any semblance of remorse. And despite all of this, they received extremely light sentences for such horrific crimes. They were actually still being tried as juveniles, but after much backlash, they were changed to adult status. Still, after being upgraded to adult status, they received unbelievably light sentences. Something that, to this day, continues to enrage people who hear about this case. The boys, somehow, were not charged with murder. Instead, they received a charge called causing bodily injury resulting in death.
Now, here's what's crazy about this, is that technically, that is the correct charge. It doesn't feel right, but technically it is the correct charge if it comes down to, you know, the law of the land, you know, the court. Causing bodily injury resulting in death. That is correct. But the list of other shit that can go along with that should have you sentenced to like 10 life sentences, like seriously.
In Japan, the juvenile court system is far more focused on rehabilitation.
And that was the other thing before I even started that part. Yeah, that is very true. Rehabilitation is always the goal. But is that even possible with individuals like this? Is it even... I want to say it's possible for anyone, But this is extreme. Not only is it extreme, but you then found out that they had done this multiple times, even within that 40, let's just give it the whole 44-day span. Even within that whole 44-day span of time, it had been done multiple times. And a week or two before the situation with her even started, the situation with Junko. So this is questionable as hell if you dare try to rehabilitate these individuals.
Rather than punishment. Something that you'll remember if you saw my Yukio Yamaji video. Usually this means that juveniles will end up getting relatively very low sentences. Hiroshi was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Minato got a 5 to 7 year sentence himself. Watanabe got 9 years, and Joe got an 8-year sentence. One sad thing is that these monsters actually received even lower sentences than that at first. They were only increased to the still low amount after an appeal. It was so low that some people even questioned if their Yakuza ties were to blame for this.
Yes, 100.
By the time of this recording, every single one of the 4 boys is out of jail and living free. 3 of them were in jail for less than 8 years.
And that is the infuriating part. They're all out. Well, yeah, they all got out, okay? One, in fact, and this is what Sarata really had said this, like, yeah, you can actually see one of them on Twitter. And I was like, there's no way until we pulled it up and I saw it, and I was just like, this is insane. It's insane. This is the world that we live in. It's someone who does something as extreme and gruesome and, horrific as that. We breathe the same air. And it's also a thing of, like you have to realize you just never know who it is that you're around. On some level, you can be indifferent to it. It didn't happen to you, it didn't happen to your family, it didn't happen to your friends. It's one of those situations that are considerably few and far in between, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. And not only that, but what relative difference does it make in your life? I get all of those points of view, but to know that something like this happened is just disgusting, number one. Number two, to see that they're able to live free and do all the things that anyone and everyone else gets to do on a daily basis after committing such, not just a heinous crime, but other heinous crimes alongside with one of the worst possible crimes that you could ever commit in your life, is just dumbfounding. On some level, it is dumbfounding.
Hiroshi, the ringleader, was sentenced to 17 years originally. He tried to appeal, but as kind of a fuck you, the judge actually upped his case to 20 years. The same thing happened to 2 of the other boys, and after seeing enough, the 4th boy decided not to try to appeal.
Yeah.
However, they all ended up getting out long before those sentences were actually up. And I bet you're wondering if they continued to commit crimes after they got out of jail.
Of course.
Well, let's see. After Nobuhara Minato got out of jail, he changed his first name to Shinji. He did this for obvious reasons. In 2006, he got married to a woman from Romania and had a daughter together. They soon divorced, and the wife ended up with custody of the child. Minato couldn't stay away from murder for too long. He was eventually arrested again for the attempted murder of a businessman. The man had noticed Minato staring at him, to which he asked, "What are you looking at?" Minato came over and punched the man. The man then got out of his car and a fight ensued. It escalated to the point that Minato took out a baton and beat him severely. As the victim tried to get back into his car, Minato slashed his neck with a knife he had hidden. The police were called at some point and they rushed to aid the victim. In the chaos, Minato escaped. He was soon caught and arrested. He denied attempted murder, saying he only intended to beat the man. The case is ongoing.
Wait a minute. So why did you smash his throat? Listen, it's one thing to beat the shit out of somebody. Okay, I can understand it. You know, disrespect, whatever. But you slit his throat, bro. Like, that is murder. That's attempted murder, whatever you want to call it. Like, that's what it is. And then it goes back to that question of, like, how do you call it, well, okay, attempted murder, I get that. I was about to say, because if the dude died, well, isn't that still a case of, well, you just caused bodily injury that resulted in death? Like, at that point, you kind of question murder as a whole. Bodily injury that resulted in death. It's the same fucking thing.
Joe Ogura was released in August of 1999. He also ended up changing his name to Joe Kamisaku. He actually had the gall to brag about his role in the kidnap and torture. His father had vowed to give their entire life savings to Junko's family out of shame, but Joe ended up taking this money and using it for himself to live a fairly extravagant lifestyle. Joe's mother wasn't much better, as she actually vandalized Junko's grave, saying that it was Junko who ruined her son's life.
Very real thing. When, listen, protection of your child is a huge thing, but when your child does something wrong, especially this level of wrong, what gives you the fucking right to dare speak ill of that person who is no longer here because of your child? That's called straight up delusion right there. That bitch deserves to be in a mental hospital in a crazy suit, never to use her hands again.
Joe actually managed to find some women to date him. He ended up marrying a Chinese woman, but the marriage didn't last too long. Afterwards, he started dating another woman. He went back to prison in July 2004 for 7 years for beating a guy he thought was luring his girlfriend away from him. He had kidnapped and beaten the man for 4 hours. He proudly told the victim that he had killed before and would do it again. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison. But in 2009, he was once again free, and he is still free to this day. The ringleader, Hiroshi Miyano, went right back into his previous gang activity immediately after being released from prison. He was arrested for fraud at some point after this, but didn't see jail time for it. Right now, it seems that he's living a fairly normal life. Some might even say a good life. He is a regular patron at a local kickboxing gym and appears to have a normal social life. As of now, Yasushi Watanabe is the only one of the 4 boys who hasn't been arrested since. Because of that, it's not really known what he's been up to. Since the investigation first started, the police have been able to get DNA from the sperm and pubic hairs found in evidence to link several more criminals to the crime, including 2 men named Koichi Ihara and Tetsuo Nakamura, both of whom were arrested, and there are probably many others who have not been revealed to the public. It is unknown if they will all face any sort of charges. Time will tell.
It depends on what level they are currently. That's
so
the thing. I think it honestly depends on what level they are as far as in their life, because you're going back to a case, however long ago this was, 20 plus, I'm sorry, what am I telling you, 40, almost 40 years ago, and going after these individuals in succession because they took part in this horrific event. Most of them will probably never face any kind of charges, any jail time or anything like that. That's the way that things like that work here. But yeah, you guys let me know what you thought on that one, and drop in the comments. Like, I don't even know, like, just what your thoughts are on this whole case and the way that it was handled, the sentences that they received. Should it have been handled differently? Like, there's so many questions and comments that can be made on this. Feel free to go ahead and do so. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta get away from this. We're going to hop into Fortnite right now. I'm just don't even like rehearing some of that stuff is just wild to me. But it's even crazier like learning the stuff that I didn't even know. Alright, give me a couple minutes, I'll be right back. I need to grab something to drink again, and we're gonna switch it up. We'll hop into Fortnite. Anybody trying to hop in, let me know. Sorry to put you guys through that. For real. I'll be back in a second. Let me just go ahead and start. Let's see. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead, like the stream. Most definitely feel free to hop in the chat and yeah, subscribe. If you are on Twitch, you can follow. Feel free to subscribe and definitely can hop in the chat. Why does it always do this? I can't stand. It doesn't go full screen immediately. Display capture kill. Alright, there we go. We're gonna start this up in a minute. I'll be right back, alright? Don't go anywhere. See you in a sec.
Tinggal dah mesum. Aduh.
Alright, here we go. You know what? I forgot to switch up the Alright, let me switch this up real quick. Those of you that are on, welcome to the stream. If you didn't get to see the video we just reacted to, maybe it's a good thing, but you can go back and watch it again, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And Deadlock, hey, King Brian, what's going on with you, man? You are late, sir. Super late. You just missed one of the, I think, craziest videos I've ever reacted to, man. No, thank you. If I ever have to watch that again, I'm gonna go out and on a murder spree. My bad. I was like, ooh, how did date go? How did date go, my boy? How did that go? I did send you a message on Discord, Deadlock. I just saw that in chat. Okay. Went good. Where'd you guys go to? Where'd you take her on the date?
Burger King rồi.
Oh my god. How was just eating? Here we go with these long loads.
Hey, this is for.
What's that?
What the fuck?
Who's modding right now? I just saw that.
What?
Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Excuse me.
Cái đồ đấy đang đồ bạn.
Had dinner, then went to Carnival that opened. You know, those are always good. That's always a good, good date night right there. Doing the Carnival. That's always a nice one. Having date night, not this Thursday, but next Thursday with my fiance. We just haven't decided where to go yet. Yes, you gotta have that time. Get out the house, especially with the little ones. If grandma's willing to watch the little ones, be happy. Go ahead and get out and do something together. I put it much donate. Ma. Yes, please. That'd be great. Okay, yo, I don't feel like catching a copy strike today or a copy claim or any of that. Damn, I forgot to turn off the copywritten music. I'm gonna catch one anyway. All right, we're dropping in this dumb area right here. Grandma loves watching. Yeah, of course. I just don't like to go out of the house because I've been everywhere in town. You know, look, oh my God, it's hot. This is a hot drop. Super hot drop. Super hot. We're going in. Yeah, the grandpeas always love watching the little ones. As long as you don't abuse that privilege, they're usually happy to do so. They're usually happy. I don't know what the hell language that was, but you know. It's hot over here, super hot. The bots are after him now too. East marker 105. Oh, idiot. Oh shit. And I got dropped because he had a shotty. I got done. I don't know why I ran in like that. Didn't mean to. Whatever. Not thinking. Wait, is the game not showing? Okay, hang on 1 second. Let's find out what the problem is.
Tôi trước nhà nha, tôi trước nhà nha.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad. Get effed up. Let me adjust the screen size because somehow I don't understand why this game is the one that always does it. It always fucks up. There we go. There we go. Now we should be good. Me and Fortnite, when it comes to OBS, have a problem with each other. Oh, good look. Brought me back. Even though I deserve to die. Trash weapons. Here we go. And I don't know what I expected going in with the end of that fight with zero armor or anything for that matter. You know, just thought, hey, I can do this. I kind of want to take one of these whips and just go in here and start some shit. Alright, get us a vehicle set. Okay, so kind of need this right here. I think that's it. Deadlock. You are hurting. Where are you at? Are you fighting the boss? Was that the boss that did you? Oh my god. I didn't realize somebody was behind me too. I just went in like an idiot. Oops, cancel that. Cancel that. I just went in like an idiot without even checking behind me. So, funny story about the date. Alright, what's the funny story? I now realize what that gun is. The gun is the laser gun from Fallout. So, it's actually in the game. She has a key. So, what's funny? Listen. That happens. Wait, you're like, what, 19? Something like that? How old is she? It's not to say that there's anything wrong with this at all. But please understand, you're fucking 19. The kid's not yours, right? Or is it? King Brian's got a secret love child. Listen. Okay. If you like her, you like her. It is what it is. And date her. Everything else, but just know that as a 19-year-old young man, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that situation. All right? That's all. I'm just going to give you a warning on that. I could go into greater detail, but I won't. Just give you that warning. It doesn't matter, and that might be a little bit rougher too. The kid is just a few months old, so yeah. Just know that there are some responsibilities coming your way. Whether you think they are or not, and whether she says they are or not, they are. He's probably doesn't care about her daughter I'm willing to take the sacrifice. Okay, listen. That's usually the case. The kids is, dads don't give a damn. Listen, I'm just telling you, you're 19 years old. Your life is going to change multiple times over the next, 20 plus years. Keep on changing and progressing and everything else. Just know, you're willing to take the sacrifice right now. I just want you to think in terms of the future as well. It could be something that works out perfectly for you. Could be the greatest thing that you ever do. Could end up being the woman that you marry. All of those other good things. It also could be a very hard learning lesson. All right. So just know that you have to be prepared for what comes with that form of a relationship, and do it wholeheartedly if you're going to do it. That's it. That's all I'll say. Congratulations on meeting someone. I don't know if it's even at a serious point or even a thought in your head that it's going to be a real relationship yet or not, but congratulations. They brought the Doom bow back, but as a crossbow. That's all. 69 bullets. Okay, we need to land somewhere new. Like, okay, alright, I'll follow you there. Cool. That was our second, this was the second one? Okay, Date number 3 coming up. You know what that means. Not everyone does that, but... Nah, that's cool. So it seems that, things went well enough on the first one to have a second one, and obviously it seems like the second one went well enough that there's going to be a third, and maybe more later. There will not be a baby number 2. Hey, listen, you say that now, my boy. You say that now, but only time will tell. What's up, cuz? Get him out of here. Hey, we got heat over here. We got super heat over here. Oh man, it's got a laser. Oh, nice. I'm out of rounds, like for real. Is Brody trying to hide underneath the water? This shit. He was trying to hide under there. He was not having it. He wasn't having it. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. What's up with that bot? Can we hire him? Ooh, yes, the gloves. Not yet anyway. Hey, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, time. It's already, you already got one responsibility there. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in time. I don't know what I just did that for. I don't know, people. Don't ask me. I'm having moments right now. Senior moments, crazy moments, who knows? Let me get my drink on. Put my gloves back. I need a 50 large. The crack cola. Okay, so now I understand what the crack cola does. I had just been drinking it, not even thinking, what does it do? That's fantastic. What is that sound? Do I have an enemy next to me? Is that what I just saw? No. Alright, where are we going? It smells like fucking fried chicken in here right now. I'm not even just, somebody just ordered something to eat. Bro, I'm dying. Dying. Karage. What the? It's the only one that's lit. Alright. Let's go. Let's find some people to murk. Oh, I thought I saw somebody over there. That's the souls of the dead. Oh, crap. Oh, we dropped it. I knew I saw this. Hey. Hey. Yo. Oh, Shiza. What? Stupid bot. Stupid bot. Do I want to keep this or this? Nah, I'll keep this. Where'd the damn bot go? Bro, I can't even run into stuff without breaking it. It's insane. Kill him. You get a mythic shotgun. What? Are you serious? I'll let his ass go. I don't know where he went. I want that mythic shotgun though, like for real. He's gone. He did it moving. What you got in your hand, shawty? They're all in the ankles. Nothing. Nothing worthwhile. Alright, where are we going? Make the choice, Deadlock. Or I will. East. It looks like northeast, actually. .44. Get my swimmer on. .60. You're far behind me, aren't you? North marker. Okay, we got fights going on everywhere. And here we go. Let's start it up. Bank, 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 bank. I'm finishing what I started. Came in with the third party on him. Freeze a little midget ass. He's out of there. Get him gone. Let's go. Yes, sir. Alright, what else do we got? I saw something southeast it looked like. Maybe? Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, there he is. Man's about to be down. Uh-oh. Bink. Oh, I missed it. Oh, nice. Whoever did that. We got Omni-Man. Do I want to go do something stupid right now? You know I kind of do. Yep. Oh. He tries. Was that his teammate? I thought maybe he was going for the regen. You could have fisted her. Oh my gosh. That sounds very inappropriate, but I understood what you meant. Yes, sir. Wait a minute, why didn't I grab my crazy coat? Okay, there we go. That sounded very inappropriate too, but you know. Okay, 165.
You need it.
Would you just mark? Deadlock, where are you? Make sure we're fully loaded, locked and loaded. 165. There it is down there. Oh my God, I gotta stop trying to ping like that because it doesn't work, dummy. Oh. Damn, snuck up on me like crazy. Where's he at?
You better find it doing.
He's 137 white. Oh, I missed the shot. Me and Bender were going at it back there. You got to take him out. I already his man's is down. He's going to save him right now. He's going to revive. He's going to revive. Bender's hurting though too, but so am I. I'm over here behind the rock in pain. I went in and tried to GB both. No, come down and grab me. Come down and grab me. You can do it. Come down and grab me. Just hopefully don't get caught. Yes, sir. Let's go. If you could have made it a second sooner, he got set up. He got set up. Oh, that hurts. Come on, man. I think we could have pulled that off. That didn't happen. That's wild. No, I haven't. Oh my God, no. Leave me alone. Let's see. If black birds have black kids, blue birds have blue kids, blue type of birds can't have kids. Look, I'm not answering this riddle. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I do. Listen, I gotta run to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Everybody that's on Text Move in here. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hop in the chat. If you're on Twitch, feel free to go ahead and follow, subscribe, and hop in the chat as well. I need a quick moment. And there it is right there. There it is. That makes sense right there because, you know. All right. I'll be back in a couple minutes. See that.
Nó fly nhé. Fly mà. Taเอาไงจะได้แบบเทรดไปเองเลยบนหัวเธอขวาทำอะไรเอาที่ ใช้นะจ๊อบหรอเวลาเลยไอ้เนี่ยคือจะบอกว่าแบบเจ๊แม่งมีสุ่มมาแล้วแม่งสุ่มโดยเสื้อผ้าที่ไหนใครเอาสกินปืนไอ้
ขอแล้ว
เอาปะ
ขายโดนงย
บางทีเอแทนไม่งั้นเดี๋ยวเพจเลยนะหมวยสโลหน่อยสโลหน่อยโอ้ยเหี้ยเว้นแล้วชุดเราชุดมาดิที่ตีน่ะ
ดี
ถูกปืนไม่ได้ใครเลยเนี่ยฮัลโหล
แหม
ดีนะ
ป้ายจริงอ่ะ
ดีนะแบบดีนะเจ๊แม่ไม่คมอ่ะตอนนั้นตีอ่ะที่เธอไม่ทราบจะเลย
ตื่นเนี่ย
การมาเรียมได้แต่มันมีคอมอยู่เอ้ยหุ่นยนต์อ่ะ
ดีกว่าแม่เหนียวเรือ
มาดีเจน่าดูเกาะไปแล้วเจ็ตที่8ส่วนไวเตอร์ที่7นะ
Dale contigo.
สวยไม่เป็นไรเอ็นจี
Loro. City.
เชื่อตอนกูแม่ไม่ด่าเสือกไม่มานะ
Oh, so the squad jumped in. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's try and get a dub before I have to switch over to Days Gone.
Yes, we can hear you, good sir.
All right, there we go. That dancing globe is bullshit. Like straight up.
Drop one, take it out.
Said he gonna lock in. All right, King Brian, you carry it.
NG.
Ugh. Food. What's her? I see that woman every time I come here. Anytime I'm able to. Come on. I'm like, damn, it's taking forever for it to load in.
It does take forever.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, maybe it's just this season. Like, are there really just many people playing this shitty season?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a squad of Keanu's. We might be in trouble. A squad of John Wicks. John, you're done, son. You're bad. I'll need to have to no-scope you. You're just done. Yeah, we got a squad of John Wicks. I want to murder them first. Oh, man. You know what? Let's land in the same area. All right, cool. Let's do that. Squad of Wicks. Squad of... Pause on that. That was weird. My back hurts from carrying. You're 200 ping. Listen. It's actually bad on my end too. Honestly, it is. Why'd I come down here like an idiot? Oh, disco ball. Maybe I'll get to fuck somebody's game up with it. Yo, I didn't see a single crossbow that last match either. Uh-oh. Somebody already in a fight. One of the best is King Brian. He seems like the type. Yep.
That's me, got 1 kill.
Already on it. Bro, I'm finding nothing but gray weapons. This is terrible. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm an idiot. I actually had other weapons already. So. Ooh, fisticuffs on the way.
He got another Fallout laser gun.
Where at? Oh, Shiza. Oh, shit. Where's his teammate? Oh, bro, he was right behind. Nice. Oh, Deadlock hurting. Man's is hiding back there. He's right here. Yep. Oh, we got shit on. Wow. Okay, look, you know what? That was everybody just getting acclimated. We got shit on. Oh, wow. That was practice, exactly. Well, it's
out of the 3 of us, we got shit on by Mythic Assault, Dark Assault Rifle Shotgun.
Well, listen, no, you know what? I got screwed because I didn't realize dude was behind me. And King Brian, I thought King Brian was behind me, but he was facing the corner, so... You know, it's alright. I'll lock into. Alright, we gonna do this. Yeesh. Oh, got a headache.
Chị có đưa bác rồi.
Ở kia tôi nghĩ đi đâu hả? บนหัวเนี่ย
ชั่วโมง
โอ้แล้วนี่รอตื่นไปป่ะข้างบนดีปะ
Giờ nó chưa tụt xuống mặt kim. Chưa mặt kim mấy. Tại em vẫn là mặt kim không bị đóng nhờn.
I'm not that special. I'm not that special. Yeah, I can't do that. I forgot. That song always gets me in trouble.
Rồi mình đừng nghĩ cái gì ra thì nhanh thật.
Alright, that was like barely 3 seconds. Let's see if I get a copy claim on that one. We're going right here. Hot drop, super hot drop, super hot drop. Wait, where are you going? Okay. Oh, I touched that. I made a mistake and touched the. Oh my gosh. I fucked up. Oh Lord. And it won't let me. Oh. Bro, this is a super hot drop. Alright, well, only weapon I got. I'm gonna make do with it. What's up, bot? Roll with us. Roll with us, fam.
Alright.
Okay. I'm ready to do battle.
Cái là lùn mà trên rốt 46 set.
Who just did that? Oh, okay. Just one of y'all. Alright.
Hai. Người hay á. Người tôi cùng 4 vậy.
Scheiße. Still need a 50. Still need a 50. Ooh. Why do I hear? Who's in the fight? Nice. Where's his teammates at? I heard extra shots. We got a bot rolling with us too. There he is. See him? Yep, deadlock. Deadlock finding all the heat. Finishing them off. GG's. Where's the third?
Trên có.
There's 50. No, don't drop my shit.
Mày ha.
Yes, sir. I'll be on the way for that. What do I replace with that? Let's go with that. Running all special weapons today, I guess. It's gonna be a pain. All right, let's see where we're going. $50. Everybody needs it. Hey, I see a squad right there.
ข้างหน้าเถื่อซ้ายมือตรงขวาแล้วตามเลย
And I'm missing every shot. Okay. The thermal's good, but not great. King Brian going in for the smoke. I'm stuck for whatever reason. That's two squads. That's two squads. Where did Mans go? Where did he go? Did you drop him? Looks like it. I feel like I'm just off with this thing, like for real. Oh, those are bots. Don't even do it. Almost did it though, for real. There's another one right there. Oh, why are we doing the bots? Let's go. Got man down here. Out of there. What the? So wait a minute. Were those human? Oh, this motherfucker here. Get away from the vehicle, bro. Come on, man. I'm standing in the tree. My box is about to get dropped. I'm standing in the tree.
Lead! Sorry.
King Ryan, get away from here. I'm gonna jump down so that my card. What a trash motherfucker. What a trashy one. Fucking trash bag. I know you were in there. I was watching it. Was his team dead? I mean, we were all down, but was his team dead? You saying team? How the fuck did I die? I was in. I don't know. That's the season of Fortnite for us right now, bro. I'm like, if his team was all dead, how was he shooting and driving at the same time?
That is the reason why I hate this new season, because everyone just hides in the car.
If I had known, if I could have got to a higher advantage, I would have just lasered it the whole time, tore that thing apart. But originally, all I saw was the bots vehicles. So I wasn't even thinking about another human being there. That dude was trash. You threw a dance bomb at him and nothing. Does it affect them in the vehicle though?
Yeah, the bots' vehicles don't have guns on them.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying though. I saw the two bot vehicles, but I didn't see that vehicle. And that's why I was like, why are y'all even fighting the bots? And then come to find out there was a third one there. But King Brian said he threw a dance ball at him, but it didn't affect him. So I was just trying to figure out, does that affect them while they're in the vehicle? If you throw a dance bomb in a car, the people should get kicked out. Oh, okay. Interesting.
No, don't.
Everybody's on different systems. You got PlayStation, Xbox, and PC all working together. This is what the world is all. Let me stop. Okay, let's try this again.
The only reason why I'm playing on PlayStation, I have no space on the Xbox.
Maxed out.
No, not maxed out, just saving space for certain games.
Oh, right. What the fuck is in there? Is this one of those things I could win? I could win the game before we even start playing it if I hit that? Bruh. Bro, why won't you run? What the fuck? I was out of stamina. Oh well. Drown, Spider-Man, drown. Go back over to the dead zone.
Delete. Ai così non serivo.
Actually, no, we land right here. Fuck it. Ooh, I see something. Hopefully I don't hit a tree and die like a dummy. Oh. Okay. We in a hot drop? Sounds like it. Yep, that's definite. Answer that question.
Đồng vào.
Okay. I could have swore I heard. I know I heard footsteps right next to me. Okay. Shots fired. Which one of y'all are down there doing dirt? Ooh, lovely. I'm on the way. I got robbed. Need another one. Nah, I need crossbow. Fuck the 50. Oh, yes! Yes, sir. Thank you. Crack cola cocaine. Alright. Yeah. Gloves would be nice. Next. Dance ball. Oh, y'all been putting in work on him. Bing. Bing. Oh, he got murked. Murked. Yes. Really need ammo for this crossbow. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Well. Let's go with that. Okay, I'm set. My loadout is set. I got my load. Out. Still sounded weird. Either way I put that. Except I don't have any pistols. I'm trying to save those for troublesome moments. Busting in the front door. Oh, shizer. Hey, we got hot heat. Knock her noodles. Out of there. Out of there. Let's go. Yes, sir. Bro, I have no shotgun ammo, no fucking crossbow ammo, just in pain over here. Thank you, sir. I don't like this version of it. Shit. Going for the weaker version, but with the better sight. Hail to the year. On the way up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If anybody wants it, I just dropped this off. I had to go with the better, with the scope I like. I know somebody else likes the combo.
Nice.
Alright, we going for a ride or what? And Deadlock, please check your Discord at some point as well, sir. Spider-Man cheeked up, no homo. Hey, yo, watch it. I forgot I'm Spider-Man. 15. No, 358. Oh, Shiza. I'm gonna get out right here. There's some hot shit happening right now. Oh, shit. I fucked up.
Ôi. Phải là mày điên rồi.
That's what I mean. That's what you get, fool. That's what you get, little homie. Where did that other shot coming from? Oh, sniper time. Cover me. That bitch is down. There's another one. He's inside of a mother. Out of here. Time to run. I'm running in, doing dirt, and getting out. In and out. Cheeked up, down. Whose bot is that? Whose bot is that? Get out of here, son. Get out of here. All that ammo. Oh my God. Dropped him. Just make sure you stay gone. GG's. Come on, squad. We doing what we do. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, for real. You got gloves down here. You got all kinds of craziness. Yep. Oopsie. Let's not lose that.
No, nước bò đi.
Okay, I better stop playing. Where are you shooting at?
Mẹ.
Alright, everybody loaded up, ready to go? Get my drink on. Okay, let's do this. Oh, you know what? I'll just sit on top. Oh, well, okay. Do we have any heat anywhere? I'm like, what kind of terrible driving was that?
Empty.
Damn. Drop the load in here. Got a ton of shit. Oh, 210. In the 210 area. You got a whole lot of ish going on. Deadlock, let's roll. Southwest marker. 200s. We gotta be careful. Keep some distance. Yep, there they are. I see the fire. Holy shiza! And he dumped us in a hole. Noodle knock. Bruh. Yes, sir. GG's. We're playing like dirtbags, like everyone else now. Get them out of here. Squad up. That's kind of filthy. That's filthy gameplay.
Bullet, laser gun.
No, I'm good. I'm good on the laser gun. I'm gonna stick with what I got. I like my loadout right now. I got my crossbow, so I mean, I use that as the laser gun. Are we driving towards the east. Oh no, behind us. 150. 150 and 75. The 150 stopped, so head to the 60 marker. There it is, 75 again. Let's be careful about how we do this. Oh, Shiza. Oh, he is hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got another one back here. Where did he land? There's another one over here. Where'd he land? Oh. I'm getting out. I'm out. Just for a second. Go up and see what else happens.
I killed him.
Alright, GG's. Okay.
What did you say that?
I got our car on fire, baby. There we go, right there. Oh shit! That hurt me big time.
Oh my lord.
Where's this punk ass at? Oh, you tripping. It actually does. It did work on me. Help! Nice. Stupid ass bitch. Oh my god. He hit me with the dance bomb out the car. So yeah, that did it. Man's behind the rock. Ah, that's so upsetting. Bro, you got a ton of people up there. We ran right into the bullshit. He's bringing all his squad back.
เดินลุยนะ
เอ้ยเดี๋ยวดูใช้ดีให้
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Dance bomb him. Dance bomb him. Damn, I was hoping you hit him with the dance bomb. He would have been done. He came by himself. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Legendary ones too. There was one behind you. That's why I was saying dance bomb him. There was one right behind you.
เอ้าอยู่ข้างล่าง
sao tôi cảm giác là này bị đéo thua nhỉ? Bắt ấy.
Alright. I know. I know. Drop 27. Damn it.
Hey, Poet, about that message. The max I can do is probably 5.
That's fine. That's fine.
ใช่เห็นแล้ว
Yeah, that was GG's for real. Wait, we gotta wait for Deadlock to get back in. Because for whatever reason, he's still holed up in the match. Well, I have oh my god, my brain hurts. My brain actually hurts. A 7-piece would be good. Like, you know, cheap. Oh. Alright, here we go. Let me grab a drink. I mean, I got long enough before this match starts.
Let me know if I went through.
Oh, you did? Oh. Oh, check. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go grab a drink. I'm sure it did. That's a free. That's it. Hey, this is the month I give you. Plus, you know what, Spider-Man, be who you gonna be over there, all right? Just be who you gonna be. Oh my gosh. Ready up. I'll be right back.
เสียก่อนแล้ว
กินไว้โลดจี
Deadlock. You still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, you ready up?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I was going through the locker in the store.
โอ้ยไปกินหมดเหรียญหมดเดือนเหรอ
Speaking of, what's in there?
ตัวนี้ใช่หรือตัวดีหลังนี่เป็นอะไรเนี่ย
เต็มเลย
I passed it up twice. Wait, you know what? I've never collected any of the free season stuff. I never fucking collected.
เอ็นแล้วก็พี่ทำไมเอ็นจะฟังก็สุดลอง
If you break, wow, bro, wow. Oh yeah, I'm definitely catching a copy claim after standing there for too long. Last Kendrick, so I can really lock in. I thought for sure you were going to get the dub on that one. What in all the Glitch City? Deadlands again. I don't know. I'm starting to like that area. It done fucked up my fields area. Was this? I still have a grayed out area on my map, don't I? Somewhere we haven't gone.
I got Rebel Roots and Land Glaciers where I gotta go.
Yeah. Seems about, man. I already been to the glaciers, it looks like. Fuck the snow areas. Ooh. Felt like Homer Simpson right there. Ooh. Damn. You want to fight already? Oh, you fighting that bot? Oh crap. Nope. Oh my god. Why? I can never find fucking armor to start with. And somehow I end up, oh, I guess I had a couple of 25s and didn't even realize it. Dumbass me. And never go in close range battle when the motherfucker might have a shotgun. This is why I do everything mid to long range, because I'm good at sniping. And mid range is a safe bet. That's the one that took me down. Good shit. Why are y'all so spread out? I mean, y'all know squads are here. Like, full-ass squads are here. Jumping people. Uh-oh. About to have beef. Don't let him revive in the water. Nice. I was like, damn, do not let him revive his friend. Somebody grab my tag.
I did get your tag. Now give me a minute.
I'm watching King Brian, so I didn't even know you went over there. You unlocked everything? All the boxes unlocked. Alright, I gotta grab some weapons and some fucking armor. Like, for real. Let's see. They just can't be choosers. Hail to the yeah. Alright. I need some better weapons. And some armor. Yeesh. Yes. Drink up. Oh, so you can throw them on yourself. I didn't even know you could do that. That was dumb as fuck. But anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Got my juicy juice ready to go. I mean, don't have that great weapons, but I'm alright. Make it work. Make it happen, Captain.
There's a green AR over here.
I think I have the ARs. Is Spider-Man running on water? This is some Jesus type shit. Spider-Man got the Jesus powers. Oh, there's also different levels of these dance bombs too. That's crazy. Oh, that's not one of those. What is this? I haven't seen it. Okay. Force field. Got it. Yeah. What's up, cuz? You gonna join the squad? No? Fuck you too. Let's find some people to shoot. Oh shit! He thought he was slick. They got a squad of motherfuckers in here in cars. I'll run into your car, cuz. Oh, he got shit on, didn't he? No, no. What the? What in all of the Jesus juice just happened? What the hell did I get hit with? This is crazy that I'm doing this wide out in the open. I'm not even joking. This is insane, but I'm gonna try and pull it off. Ah, I was stupid. I waited too long. I tried being a smart ass. Yo, okay, listen. I don't know what it is, but even in the air, we cannot get away from those cars. Even jumping, we can't get away from those cars. I don't understand why that is. I don't get it. It's craziness. We're getting our asses kicked, yeah. Alright, this is one more. That's it. One more before I'm gonna switch over. Actually, I should get off because I'm using up all the time that I have at this place. But yeah, I think this will be the last match, and then I do need to actually get off because I have to save at least a couple hours. We're getting handled. I wanted to hop onto Days Gone, but I don't think that's going to be possible.
I'm actually going to take off.
When is the last one?
Where have I heard that before?
No, legit, no. This is it. After this, done. I have to be. I had no choice in the matter. This isn't one of those situations where I have, all the time in the world. I'm using up all the time that I accumulated from staying here earlier when I first moved here. Come on, game. Let's go. Start it up. Win or lose, this is a wrap. Got trapped in the Fortnite loop.
ใช่นะXin có sao không? Quay lại không? Mày quay lại cho Chính.
Alright, I can't play like a dumbass this time. I'm the king of the world. Yeah, I have to actually like take this seriously, I guess. Where should I drop in? Where should we drop in? Dead zone. Dead zone again.
Rebel Root's right below us.
What'd you say? What'd you say about below us? Below us? Below us.
I said Rebel Root was below us.
Oh. Alright, yep, hot drop for real. Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, this is how they start me off? And if I die right now, this will be the sorriest death ever with all these weapons.
Đi. Sorry.
Alright, I'm trying to get into the right position to start a fight. Get out of it. Oh, smart, nigga. I am coming up. Coming up right now. Oh crap! I have nothing to help with that. Are you in the water? Here, come here. This mother fury here. Oh, Scheiße! Oh, this was a bad fucking idea. Sorry, y'all. I gotta go for a second. I'll come back around right now. I need to fully heal on all levels. Let them get into the fight that they get into back there. Okay. Nothing that I want, eh? I'll go and grab you both in a second. Oh, King Brian's still alive. Good shit. I don't know why I thought he was down. Time to go. So do I have his card with me right now? If so, I can go to the nearest, I swear I just saw somebody in the water. Okay, I'm ready now. King Brian, I'm on the way over towards you. I don't know why I thought one of us picked up, or King Brian might have picked up his card. I'm going crazy. I'm seeing things. This is what happens if we plan this game. At this point, somebody is in there. Oh my god. God damn it, I marked it wrong.
โอ้ยครับ
Right inside there. Somebody's in there, King Brian. Whatever I just marked, there's a person in there. Oh, okay, both of your tags. Why does it show that you are still alive? I went down there just to get fucked up. Are you kidding me? Where are people finding those guns? I'm out. I don't know why. I thought you were still alive. It still showed that you had health on my screen. So I'm thinking you're still alive. And you're dead. I don't know. It's raps, y'all. It's raps. That's it. Listen, I'm going crazy. Fortnite has officially driven...
Good night, everyone. Have fun.
Fortnite has officially driven me crazy. It's time for me to go. Thank you, everybody that came on. Right, I don't even know, bro. I thought you were still alive somehow. I don't know. Anyway, everybody, thanks a million for watching, hanging out, chilling. If you are on YouTube, go ahead, feel free, leave in the comments what you want to see. Talk to me about that video we watched earlier. If you have not seen it, go back and watch that part because, yeah, that was insane. And just know that trigger warning. Everything about that video was insane. But you know, I hate to do it, but it's about that time. It's been good, it's been fun, it's been great. I'm the show Blade. Thanks a million for hanging out. But it's time for your boy to go ahead and get gone. So on that note, I'm out.